here. Jan, it is not saying team 1 and team 2.
Just want to say it. There we go.
Perfect. Let's roll for how many times to randomize the teams here. Alrighty, 8 randoms, double 4s. And let's see. Begin the giveaway. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Pelicans, Grizzlies is the order that we're going to have as we now roll for the randoms. To see who is going to be able to get those randoms. Alrighty. And let's roll to see how many times we are going to do those randoms for us. Off the board, roll again. Oh, let me toggle my cam off. There we go, 8 times for the random. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Looks like Kyle Mastny is going to be the New Orleans Pelicans, and Anthony is going to be the Grizzlies for tonight's for this break of the Mosaic. We will get those teams loaded in for you and get going with the Mosaic 1920. Let's get it started up in here.
Want those Jaws and those Zions.
And while you're here, remember to go to BreakTraders.com. We've got a bunch of different breaks available for you. We'll be posting new breaks all throughout next week in preparation for the Wednesday happy hour and Wednesday happy hour in our next Saturday show. But let's get started here with this Mosaic basketball fast break. Justice Winslow of the Miami Heat, Jordan Clarkson of the Jazz, Domantas Sabonis of the Pacers, Jaren Jackson Jr. of the Grizzlies, and Lauri Markkanen of the Bulls with the purple disco Mosaic. That is an 8 out of 50, a nice low number on that Lauri, and that is going to Lucas. Rui Hachimura. Oh my Lanta. There we go. Let's get it started. I'm sure that's going to be magtastic. NBA debut, Zion Williamson, January 22nd on 2020, followed up by a KZ Okpala RC.
One of those sold the other day for $20. That's incredible for a base.
And that Zion is going to Kyle. Jamal Murray, Buddy Hield, Josh Hart, James Harden, Karl Anthony Towns with the Stairmaster. That is a cool card right there for sure. Cat right there. Steph Curry. Taco Fall. Had to say, before COVID, one of my favorite things of last basketball season was seeing everyone coming with the Taco Fall and then with the taco outfits to get him in the game, and then Allen Iverson to finish that off.
It's always neat when you have a kind of a special thing for a player like that.
It sure is. I would agree with you, Dubs.
Trying to think of something terrible.
Josh Okogie of the Timberwolves, that's going to Lucas. Duncan Robinson for the Heat. Otto Porter Jr. of the Bulls. Bojan Bogdanovic. The International Men of Mastery, Ardus Sabonis of the Blazers. Jalen Howell. Ty Jerome, NBA debut December 2nd, 2019. And the last RC of that pack, the Ty Jerome for the Phoenix Suns, which just happens to be my favorite basketball NBA team.
They're doing incredible in the West right now. Number 2, I believe.
Sorry about that. I didn't realize I wasn't on screen there because I removed myself for the roll. Will Barton, Marcus Smart, D'Angelo Russell, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and what do we have here? That's going to be a Magic Johnson fast break auto. That is a very cool looking card. Not sure how much it's worth. We're gonna mag it no matter what, but that's a cool looking card right there.
Gotta mag the Magic.
Gotta mag Magic. Followed up by a Hall of Fame Dominique Wilkins card as well.
Best point guard in history?
Magic?
Yeah, gotta be, right?
I definitely see how that argument could be made, for sure. Zion Williamson, RC again, and we are cooking in this, cooking right now in this break. And that's a Zion Silver.
Is it? No, it's not.
Or, nope, sorry, not a silver.
Just a Zion base. Still a big deal.
And that's a great random for Kyle there with 2 Zions and Darius Garland NBA debut to finish off that pack. And we are cooking with gas so far right here. Harry, I would agree with you. Magic just top 5 overall. Colin Sexton, George Hill, Trae Young, Bryn Forbes, Langston Galloway. That is a cool looking hollow right there. Bruno Fernando, RC. Patrick Ewing, Team USA. That's a cool card. Love the stars and stripes in the background right there. And then a Kobe White, RC, for the Chicago Bulls, and that is going to Lucas. Enes Kanter, Rajon Rondo, Dorian Finney-Smith, Nikola Vucevic, who is with the Magic in this one. And that card is going to Anthony. Jackson Hayes, RC. That's a nice looking card right there. A Steph Curry MVP to follow Jackson up. Sayuk Doumbouya and DeAndre Hunter NBA debut are the RCs to finish that pack.
Sekou Doumbouya.
Sekou Doumbouya. There we go.
There you go.
Got that on the second try there. I'm getting better, folks. Daniel House Jr., Malik Monk, Josh Richardson, Jason Tatum. Oh my Lanta, that is a cool looking Hall of Fame Shaquille the Big Diesel right there. And that is going to be 12 out of 85.
Nice.
What a nice hit. I'm putting that on the featured card. The Shactus when he was out in Phoenix. Dylan Windler. Another Shaquille O'Neal Hall of Fame, just a little less cool version. And then Nicholas Claxton with the Brooklyn Nets, and that's going to Anthony to finish it up.
Did they call the cops on us?
They called the cops. Shaq's going to show up here any minute now.
A lot of old school Lakers in here.
Yeah, a lot of old school Lakers in here, for sure. John Collins of the Atlanta Hawks, Bam Adebayo of the Heat, Patty Mills, Jeff Teague. We have a montage Giannis. That is a very cool card.
Nice.
An NBA debut, Rui Hachimura with the Washington Wizards, and that's going to Mr. CEO. Followed up by Nickeil Alexander-Walker going to Kyle with the Pelicans. And finishing up with Karl Malone and the USA Basketball.
I really like those USA cards. They're nice.
Yeah, they're very cool, and I mean, when you dominate the world of a sport, it's always fun. It's like our women's soccer team, who actually today broke their 16-game win streak with a tie, which is surprising.
Yes, now if only we could dominate men's soccer.
I don't know if that's going to happen, but we do have some good young players. Paul George, Lonzo Ball, PJ Tucker, Anthony Davis, Tobias Harris, Hollow, Kevin Porter Jr., RC, Larry Legend, Hall of Fame card, and Keldon Johnson of the San Antonio Spurs goes to Mr. CEO. Brett, if you talked him into it, that worked out for him right there. I saw you in the chat talking up Keldon Johnson. I am a fan of golf, but I unfortunately haven't been following the Masters this week. Been a tad busy. James Harden, Nikola Jokic with the Nuggets, Devin Booker, and Freeney Simmons. We have the Sir Charles USA Basketball. This is the reason I like the Phoenix Suns right there, was Charles Barkley. Isaiah Roby, RC, Dallas, that's going to be going to Tyler. A Julius Erving Hall of Fame card. Definitely some cool legendary players in here. And Tremont Waters, Boston Celtics, RC going to Anthony. Fun story about Tremont. I worked at a sports camp about 10 years ago now. And Tremont came and joined us for a couple weeks. Absolutely lights out. Is like a 10 or 11-year-old. Won us some tournaments. He was an absolute stud and one of the nicest kids I've ever met. Malcolm Brogdon, Chris Paul, Rudy Gobert, Klay Thompson, Karl Anthony Towns, another Stairmaster, PJ Washington Jr. and the Charlotte Hornets. That's going to be going to Justin. Darius Baisley with the Thunder going to Kyle as well. And then Kevin Durant with the Team USA card right there.
kind of sad the nickname the Durantula isn't used more. I think it's one of the best ones.
That is a good nickname for sure. Alfred Payton, Willie Cauley-Stein, Dario Saric, Blake Griffin, Jaylen Brown, Nicolo Mealy, LeBron James MVP, and Brandon Clark RC as well. I would love to see Xander win, Joey, for sure. Drew Holiday, Terrence Ferguson, Delon Wright, Terrence Ross, Dante DiVincenzo, Nicolo Mealy, NBA debut, PJ Washington Jr., and then another Sir Charles.
Easily the best player not to win a ring.
Yes, I would tend to agree with that.
Although, him and Malone. The mailman. Both of whom lost to the best of all time.
Who's that?
Michael Jordan.
Okay, I was just wanting to double check. Kevin Love, Wesley Matthews, Danny Green, Eric Bledsoe. We have an auto. Or no, we don't. We just have a Jackson Hayes RC. Harry, I would agree with you. Barkley, really, I felt like, I mean, he had some solid players, but no one super studly there. Team USA, Charles. Jackson Hayes RC again, and then the James Harden, and oh boy, look at that outfit. That is something else. Those shades are pretty cool.
What an outfit.
Joey sharing his recap of his select box. Doesn't seem like too bad of a box there. The QB4 RXC, definitely a solid pull. I'd like to get some more solid pulls out of this box for y'all. Davis Bertrands, Daniel Thies, Derek Favors, Royce O'Neal, DJ Augustine, Romeo Langford RC, Eric Pichel RC, and I'm not going to try that one tonight, but I will.
Mfandu Kabengele.
Mfandu Kabengele is it. There we go. I was going to say I'd promise I'd get it by the next time, but
I had looked that one up for Zach too. That's a tough one.
I appreciate that, Dubs. Here we go. 3 packs left. Let's see what else we can get going to sell on the site. Go to BreakTraders.com. 20% off your first break. 10% off 3 spots. Let's see if we can get some of our personals going as well. We have Clint Capella for the Rockets, Nicholas Batum, Kyrie Irving, Damian Jones, a Montage Luka. That is another cool card. Hall of Fame Karl Malone. Luka
Doncic.
Hall of Fame Karl Malone. Jordan Poole RC and Jarrett Culver NBA debut. That Jarrett is going to Lucas, and Jordan is going to Lucas as well with the Warriors.
The Mavs have been really, really unlucky this season. A lot of close losses, but they played. Luka's been insane.
Brett, it's not a great nickname story. I appreciate you asking. It was really an autocorrect that stuck. My real last name is similar to Saute, and my friend was saying I was going somewhere with them to a couple of my other friends, and it autocorrected to Saute, and it has stuck for 7 years now.
Wow.
Goran Dragic, DeMar DeRozan, Jamal Murray, Frank Nicolina with the Knicks. Whew, what a cool looking Lonzo Ball card.
Wrong elbow ball.
Talon Horton Tucker. Larry the Legend with the USA Basketball, and DeAndre Hunter RC for the Hawks. That is going to Justin. And our last pack here is, let's hope we can get some fire, but unfortunately we didn't have a ton of huge hits in this Mosaic. Buddy Hield, Josh Hart, Marc Gasol, Aaron Holiday, Larry Nance Jr., Scottie Pippen, Grant Williams RC, and Cameron Johnson NBA debut for the Phoenix Suns. Alrighty, let's run through these right now. We've got a lot to talk about. Cameron Johnson, NBA debut, Grant Williams, RC, DeAndre Hunter, RC, Talon Horton Tucker, RC, Jarrett Culver, NBA debut, Jordan Poole, RC, Dubs, Mfiondu
Kabengele.
RC, Eric Paschal, RC, Romeo Langford, RC, Jackson Hayes, RC, back to back right there. And those are both going to the Pelicans and Kyle. PJ Washington, Jr. RC, Darius Baisley, RC, PJ Washington Jr. NBA debut, Karl Anthony Towns Stairmaster, Tremont Waters, RC, Isaiah Roby, RC, Keldon Johnson going to Mr. CEO. That is an RC as well. Kevin Porter Jr. going to Christopher and Cleveland with Cleveland. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, RC. Rui Hachimura, RC going to Mr. CEO as well. Giannis Montage right there, and that is going to Lucas. Nicholas Claxton, RC. Dylan Windler, RC. DeAndre Hunter, NBA debut. Sekou Doumbouya, RC. Doumbouya, RC. Jackson Hayes, RC. Kobe White, RC. Bruno Fernando. Darius Garland, NBA debut. Ty Jerome, RC. Ty Jerome, NBA debut. Jackson Knoll going to the Timberwolves and Lucas. Taco Fall going to Anthony and the Celtics. Steph Curry, Team USA going to Lucas, who has Golden State. Karl Anthony Towns Stairmaster, the second one of those. KZ Okpola, Miami Heat going to Lucas. Lonzo Ball going to the Pelicans, Kyle. Larry Nance Jr., Cleveland. DJ Augustine, the Orlando Magic, and Anthony. Jaylen Brown going to the Anthony with the Celtics. Dante DiVincenzo going to Lucas with the Bucks. Charles Barkley, Team USA. Tobias Harris, the Sixers, and Langston Galloway to finish that off. Next up are featured cards. We have Lauri Markkanen out of 8 out of 50. Luka Doncic Montage. The Big Diesel Shaquille O'Neal. That is a beautiful Hall of Fame card there. And then a Zion RC. And our 2 mags for the evening, Zion and Magic. That Magic is a very pretty card. Top 5 greatest of all time for